Hello, 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 and welcome on in. I hope anyone out there, you're having a good day or a good night, depending on where you are in the world. It's hot here. I had to finally break down and turn on the AC in my apartment today. I'm not going to look forward to the energy bill next month, but it is what it is. Decided I no longer wanted to be melting into the couch. But as I said, I hope you're doing well. We're back in Ace Attorney. We're on the fourth case, I believe now, of Ace Attorney 2, Justice for All. So we're going to get started with that one. We have found out Edgeworth is not dead, contrary to what Phoenix wished to imply, and that he's actually alive. And this case will have something to do with him. That's about as much as I know. So please, remember, stay hydrated, eat some food, get some sleep, and take care of yourself the best that you can in this moment. Without further ado, let's hop back in to this. Episode 4, Farewell, My Turnabout. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our hero of heroes? Oh. Will it be last year's runner-up Jammin Ninja? Or maybe Captain Saipan, all the way from the lovely tropical island of Saipan? I see the students of a certain starry school are ready to win, and the global hero Onyakbon doesn't want to go home without a prize. We hope that Lady Luck is with all our heroes tonight. And now, the winner of the 3rd annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix is me. Whoa, the true hero of the night. It looks like this year's Grand Prix goes to this fantastic warrior, the Nickel Samurai. Too bad, Jammin Ninja. Looks like the title eluded you again this year. No relation to the Silver Samurai. March 20th, 7:42 p.m., Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Oh, yes, did you hear that, Nick? Did you? The Nickel Samurai, he did it. Yeah, he sure did. I'm getting too old for this. I'm proud of the guy for doing the series justice.
So the person everyone was cheering for? I guess he got the prize.
Yup. You know what we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai.
No, every Sunday I only watch the educational channels. Kids Masterpiece Theater.
Kids Masterpiece Theater. Miss Marple and Perot for kids. Okay, that's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it.
Do you like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick?
Nah, Nick's an old fart, so he's not allowed to watch it anymore. That's right. But I do like Kids Masterpiece Theater. Hey, I didn't know you were so young at heart, Nick.
Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. You're supposed to act your age and have interests that match.
Can't like Miss Marple?
It's very important.
Give it a rest, Pearly.
But I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. Glad you're all having a good time.
Oh, it's like a dream.
Too bad for the Jammin Ninja though. Last year he lost to the Pink Princess Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Thought this might be his year.
Yeah? Oh, hey, did anyone else think that the Jammin Ninja looked a bit different today? Different? What do you mean? Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar.
Hey, you're right. Great, he'd walk around without his signature guitar.
I'll never understand these people and their shows. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight.
Oh, it was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks.
Hey Nick, come on, it's time to get going to the lobby. There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to start real soon.
And then I heard there's going to be a press conference after that.
Press conference? Is he gonna make a speech about winning this year's prize?
Well, not exactly. Something about the nickel samurai confessing something.
Confessing? Sounds pretty serious. Nick, come on! You don't want us to be the last ones there, do you?
Yeah, Mr. Nick, do you?
Why me? Show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes. Oh, interesting. Thank you very much for inviting us today.
Oh, it was nothing, really. Guys like us don't get to come to a place like this often, so I thought I'd invite you all.
Hey, Mr. Powers, what have you been up to lately?
Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on a kids' exercise show while wearing a rabbit mask over my face.
Oh, I see.
Still really sorry about all the headache I caused you that time, Mr. Wright.
Oh well, what's done is done, so let's forget about it. This is Will Powers. He's an action star. His popularity exploded when he was the Steel Samurai. He was the first case Maya worked on with me. It's too bad you look scary, and people know you're a real softie who's good with kids.
Thanks.
Can't believe you're gonna make a movie based on the Nickel Samurai. I can't believe it either, but for a different reason. The Steel Samurai, an epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against his arch nemesis, the evil magistrate in the city of Neo-Old Tokyo. And last year, they started a new series, The Nickel Samurai. The new series seems to be a hit with the kids too.
I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show, so I was hoping that maybe I'd get a chance to do something in this new one.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's been awesome to see you with the new actor, Matt Ungard. He's super popular right now. Mr. Ungard?
Looks like Pearls doesn't know who he is.
This year it's gonna be the Nickel Samurai versus the Jammin Ninja at the box office.
Jammin Ninja? Who's that again? So, who's this Jammin Ninja again?
He's a hero, duh. His symbol is the bright red guitar he's always carrying.
A ninja who's always carrying around a bright red guitar. How does that even work? I thought it was gonna be an electric guitar. I didn't think it was gonna be like a Country Bears guitar, or an acoustic guitar.
With a scarf around his neck and a guitar in hand, he rises to stardom in an ancient time.
I guess that makes sense if it's set in an ancient time. I was expecting not that. I wasn't expecting Bambi and Thumper to be the accomplices. A ninja who becomes a star?
Yeah, a ninja who becomes a star.
There's a strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios Nickel Samurai and Worldwide Studios Jammin Ninja. They even air at the same time.
Well, that's just stupid. There's clearly overlap. an audience, so even if you're trying to steal the other person's thing, why would you purposefully... That just doesn't make business sense. You know what I heard? I heard those two don't get along at all. The Nickel Samurai's on guard and the guy who plays the Jammin Ninja, I mean. The Nickel Samurai speaks French? Oh, you mean Matt on guard, the actor. I guess even the world of heroes isn't a sparkling, happy place.
Yeah.
All that food. Sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost to the point of gaudy. How it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't the bellboy give me something like that last year? Oh yeah. Where's our friend the bellboy?
What can I say? This is a really high-class hotel. I've never eaten this kind of salad before.
Poor Pearls, having eaten only vegetables all her life. She's been missing out.
Don't worry, any leftovers belong in my happily awaiting stomach anyway.
Such a glutton, Maya.
There's this one to Maya, you sure can't eat.
Well, a growing girl needs her nutrients. A growing girl? Exactly how big do you plan on getting? Don't be rude, Phoenix. The award ceremony was just held on that stage. It was really fabulous.
This reminded me of the circus for a second.
Well, shows like that are guaranteed to be good, you know? Large chandelier.
The chandelier is really something, isn't it? I thought it was kind of a spaceship.
Hey Nick, how about we get one of those for the office? One of those hanging from our poor, weak ceiling? I don't think so. There's a grand set of doors over there.
Behind those doors is an equally grand lobby.
Shall we go and take a look, Mr. Nick?
Hey, wait up! This is Grand Dessert is calling to me. It's saying, eat me now. Alright. Oh, I see. We already have the merchandise. That man does not look 24. That's all I'm gonna say. That man does not look 24. I guess we're going to the hallway. March 20th. Gatewater Hotel hallway. Interesting. Wow, what is with this place? Looks like I've stumbled into Oz or something. Well, Oz, there was an emerald city, and this is gold, like the yellow brick road, but the carpet spread, so... Way in the back, there's a sign for the bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can before the show starts. Interesting. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see, record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. Oh, little bear! I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms. But what are stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, can't be. More likely than you'd think. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Juan Corrida's room. Juan Corrida. His name just sounds like a star's name. I've heard it before, but I don't know anything about him at all. To Mr. On Guard from the Global Studios staff. Oh, it'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright, from all your grateful clients. There's a piece of paper taped on the door that says Matt Unguard's room. Matt Unguard, I've heard that name before. Oh yeah, Maya's always yammering about him like the obsessed fan she is. Then Juan Corrida must be the Nickel Samurai. Like, here's flowers from the staff, and then here's flowers from all of these people. So one may be more popular with the people than the other. There's toilets in each room in this hotel, but since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Perfect for people like me who can't afford to stay here in the first place. True. Oh, no. Told me to use the... I was like, oh, I should use the restroom. So I thought I was going to use the restroom, and then when I move, it's only here.
Sounds like the post-ceremony show is about to start.
Oh, right. I'm so pumped. I wonder if he's gonna show off his special move today. Nickel Samurai Smelting.
Actually, what I'm interested in most is the press conference.
You mean the big confession the Nickel Samurai is gonna make after the show? So what is it? Do you know what it's about, Mr. Powers?
Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea.
Bah.
Sorry. So I guess you're all going to the press conference then?
Yeah, of course.
If that's the case, then here. Take these tickets so you can get in.
Press conference ticket. Seems like the Nickel Samurai is to confess something after the post-ceremony stage show. Thank you very much. Well, let's get going to the lobby.
Looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick.
Okay, for great justice. I can't check it, it's just that. Alright, well, let's go to the lobby. Oh, wow. The hotel lobby. Only a really gaudy hotel would have such a large, gaudy lobby to match.
I think you're going to have I think they're gonna have the post-ceremony show over there.
They're using a compact stage, I see.
Oh, I'm all ready to use my special samurai power.
Maya looks like she's ready to start a fight. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. The Nickel Samurai's post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances.
What? Why?
Ow. You didn't have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it. We are asking for everyone's cooperation at this time, so please stay where you are. This is a special request from the police. Police? Did they just say the police? Well, I'm assuming then that the reason it's not happening is because someone is dead.
Do you want me to go check out what's going on?
Wait, I'll come with you. You two, didn't you hear the announcement just now? I just finished telling you not to move. That voice, somewhere before. Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Just the other day, it was the same thing. There was a small net that said, bridge out. Along comes the snot on the bridge, and I tried to tell the boy the bridge was out and he was dangerous. Listen, no, of course not. He said he'd be careful. Bridge out part was dangerous. I'm not kidding you, kid. I really meant it. Well,
Non-stop chatter.
it can't be. Miss Oldbag? Oh my gosh.
What is it? You young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Wait, you? You're Powers, aren't you?
Yeah, about what happened back then.
You didn't even get nominated this year, did you? Oh, that's right, you're doing the children's exercise program trying to play nice.
Oh yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job.
I love that show. And you're a hoot. You're the Big Brother character, right? Yes, even with your face covered by a mask. What a work of art. But that's how it is, you know. Who knows how many TVs you'd break. Yeah, they're getting what they deserve. This is why I thought you should be.
What are you doing here?
Look at my uniform and tell me you can't tell I'm a member of security.
But that outfit...
Annoying, noisy brats, get the blaster.
Miss Oldbag. Miss Oldbag, what are you doing here? What happened to your position at Global Studios?
Oh, that old place? Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go. When they cut the security team, I got the pink slip.
What incident? What did you do?
I didn't do anything, you youngin'. Don't you remember that incident a year ago when this lady got on the witness stand and testified?
Yeah?
And weren't you the one who was bullying me, this fragile girl that hard?
I plead the fifth.
But you know, I think maybe I rubbed the upper management the wrong way by testifying. Yes, that has to be it. Everything is all your fault.
Me?
I thought about being a bodyguard at first after being handed old Pinky.
You? A bodyguard?
For your friend, that fiery, good-looking guy with the red jacket and the ruffles.
Mr. Hedgeworth?
But...
that sort of arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me.
That's what he said to me. What did I ever do to deserve that?
So did something happen?
I don't have all the details, but it looks like another one of those incidents happened again.
An incident? Like a murder kind of incident?
Maybe. You see, I'm a bit of a devilish woman. So wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow. Bet you didn't know that.
Did she always have a ring on her finger? On her left hand? Did she get married in between these two games? Then shouldn't you quit being a security guard, at least for other people's sake?
Silence, whippersnapper! Hey, Nick.
What is it? I don't like that devilish smile playing on your lips.
Let's make like we're going to the bathroom and check things out.
No way. The police told us not to go anywhere, remember?
Huh? How boring.
Such a boring guy. You've got no motivation, no spirit.
Huh? What? What's going on? Are you giving Mystic Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick?
Not you too, Pearls. Please don't stick your little nose into this one. So listen to this, Pearly. This one time at lawyer camp, Nick? Okay, I get it. Let's go take a look.
Yay!
I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick.
That's right. You'd walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you, Mr. Nick?
That would be every time we work a case together.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go already.
You can come along too, Pearly.
Goody! I get to come.
It's the stage for the post-ceremony stage show.
There's supposed to be a press meeting after the show, but now...
Looks like no one will hear what the Nickel Samurai had to confess after all. Indeed, I wonder. I'm going to say these cameras were set up to cover the post-ceremony stage show.
I wonder where everyone's gone abandoning the cameras like this.
That is true. Why was no one else here? I guess something big must have happened. a little. I think that's just that. Okay. Oh, she took off the mask. Something really out of the ordinary here.
Are you looking for the incident that the old lady was talking about?
Doesn't look like it happened here. Well, we'd better go look somewhere else.
Alright, then let's try.
Excuse me. Oh, you aren't the bellboy. Are you by chance Miss Maya Fey? Why does he have a seam down his face?
Yeah, that's me.
You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk.
A call? I wonder if it's someone from Crane Village. What's wrong, Mystic Maya? No, nothing. You guys go on ahead and I'll be right there, okay? Okay.
Right this way, Miss Fey.
Let's go look somewhere else now, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, okay.
This is a little exciting and a little scary.
Look in the hallway then. I told you to get people the info they want, which means that I've got a right to know.
Nope, don't care who you are, pal. We're still investigating, so you can't go in.
It's your problem. Just you wait. I'll be all over the morning paper. Scruffy detective secret scandal revealed. You'll see. I'll get you back.
Those two sound pretty serious.
That southern accent, you know what I mean.
Hey,
Hey, Lotta.
come on, do a gal a favor and tell the cop I'm just doing my job and I've got rights.
Oh, you.
Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, pal, help a guy out. Tell her that only the police are allowed here. This is the scene of a murder. She should leave this to us bros.
A murder?
Oh, shoot. Me and my big mouth.
See, I knew it. My gut instinct told me so. I always trust my gut. A murder, it said, and that's what it is. A genuine murder.
Hey, wait.
Yeehaw, murder of a big star, no less.
Oh, man. I'm in trouble now.
Oh. So what changed? So, Detective Gumshoe. A murder?
Oh, no, that's not it. I got my facts mixed up for a second there, pal.
Mr. Nick? The dead person the Nickel Samurai?
Huh? Why do you ask?
Well, Mystic Maya was rooting for him, so...
Oh, it was the Jammin Samurai. Juan Corrida?
It wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Actually, the Nickel Samurai is the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off.
Oh. What?
The guy that died was this hero named Jammin Ninja, pal.
The Jammin Ninja?
That woman with the big puffy hair that looks like cotton candy.
You mean Lotta?
That woman, she was there that time too, right?
That time?
When Mystic Maya did that channeling.
Oh, that time. Well, Lotta's a journalist, so that's why she was there.
Journalist?
Looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened.
Hanging around?
Yeah, right in the waiting in front of the Jammin Ninja's door, pal.
But why would she...
You wouldn't tell me, pal. Just said something about getting my big scoop.
Scoop? What sort of news could she be after? Don't know. So the victim was the Jammin Ninja?
Mr. Jammin Ninja.
He was one on a really popular rival TV show to the Nickel Samurai.
Oh?
The victim was the action star, Juan Corrida. He got a huge push and rode the express train to stardom. I mean, even I know who he is.
Yeah, even I recognize his face. Oh.
But I heard lately that Matt on guard's been taking the wind out of his sail. I tell you, pal, as far as he's popular, those two are hogging all the limelight.
I guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy.
Mr. On Guard, that's the Nickel Samurai, right?
Yup, I mean, no. You gotta say it with more oomph. The Nickel Samurai.
Anyway, so now that Juan Corrida's gone, that means Mr. On Guard has the whole stage to himself, wouldn't you say?
I wouldn't bet on it, pal. Can't have that happen, you know.
Can't have that happen. What's that supposed to mean, I wonder? Don't know. Interesting.
You know anything about this, detective?
Can you take a look at this for me?
Listen, pal, I'm not looking at any info about the evidence this time. If I do, my salary is really gonna get it. Then I won't even be able to get these instant noodle stamps to discount market.
Fair enough. Okay, no, I've done all of these. Interesting.
The Nickel Samurai really took the Grand Prix tonight.
Maya's a big fan of his.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry then.
Why are you sorry?
Matt and Gart was just arrested, pal. On suspicion of murdering Juan Corrida.
What?
Ah, there you go. Why was Mr. On Guard arrested?
Sorry, pal, it's not something I can tell you. We just started the investigation, so we don't want any leaks.
Looks like yet another Steel Samurai hero is in hot water.
Mr. Nick, if Mr. Maya knew about this...
Yeah, I know. She'd make me take this case. I know.
Hey, so what's going on, Mr. Wright?
Looks like Juan Corrida has been killed.
What? He's...
Looks like he was murdered, and a suspect was arrested. And that suspect is Mr. Trying to say On Guard. Matt On Guard.
You're joking, right?
Nope. They arrested the Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammin Ninja.
Oh, not again. I feel sick.
Again?
About a year ago, something just like this happened, Pearls.
I still can't believe. No way. No way, Matt would.
What's Mr. Powers got in his hand?
Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Wright. Got this from the bellboy that came by earlier.
Can transmit and receive signals over great distances. Okay, we have a walkie-talkie. For me, but why?
I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney.
Interesting.
That's the most energetic and active actor out there right now. Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a pop idol, but kept adding fuel to the fire for his rivalry with Juan anyway.
Mr. Juan, he's the Jammin Ninja, right?
Those two would butt heads over everything they could think of. But I'd say that Matt was the one who almost always came out on top.
I guess some people only know how to relate to others by butting heads like a ram.
Well, it said that he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined a rival TV show.
And that was the Jammin Ninja?
Stylish nickel.
Samurai, the burning Jammin Ninja. Well, things turned messy real fast with those two using their shows for their war. The final tally, look around. Pretty obvious how things ended up.
Not even won the Grand Prix this year. Final win over his rival, I guess. Mr. On Guard was going to hold a press conference, wasn't he?
That's what I heard. Oh, you wanted to get technical about it. It was the Nickel Samurai's conference.
The Nickel Samurais?
Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that way.
He was going to be in costume, but why?
Not sure. Don't keep me in the loop anymore.
I was just wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time.
Now that she mentions it, Maya was only going to answer a phone call.
Maybe she got lost.
I'll take a quick look around for her. Oh.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
Huh? I'm not sure. It's coming from this transceiver. Yes? Hello? Right here. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? And you are? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with. Such as...
Help, Nick!
Mystic
Maya.
Maya. So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of the girl? The fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt?
Come, don't fall apart on me yet.
No, this can't be.
Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return to you your valuable item unharmed.
What is this
Called again in your fancy lawyer terms.
kidnapping for ransom?
Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Sight. Everything's fading away. Maya. Maya. Maya's been kidnapped.
Are you there? Mr. Attorney, are you there?
How much? How much do you want?
Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp of the situation.
Hurry up and state your condition and then return Maya.
Money is not what I seek.
What?
What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal.
Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to need...
I'm not the person you will be representing.
What?
You are currently at the Gatewater Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there.
One Karita was killed, and the suspect is Matt on guard.
You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Matt on guard.
Matt on guard? But why?
He did not kill anyone. I can attest to that. However,
However what?
However, someone is framing him for the murder. A very smart someone who is setting him up to take the fall.
If I agree to do what he wants, then I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain?
You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there is one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me, in my possession.
Help! Nick!
Maya!
You have 2 days. Of course, tonight he will be in questioning with police, but the trial is in 2 days. At that trial, you will win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have 1 chance. 1 chance, Mr. Attorney.
One? You expect me to get a not guilty in 1 trial day? Oh.
Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so don't let me down.
Ugh.
Oh yes, that's right. Now that I'm playing the role of the kidnapper, I can't pass up this chance to say, and don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea.
Damn it. Who the hell are you?
Very well, I'll tell you that much. My name is The Killer.
My name is The Killer.
Mr. Nick, where is Mystic Maya?
She's been kidnapped.
No, it's all my fault. I had gone with Mystic Maya.
Well, then you would have both been kidnapped. It's not your fault, Pearls.
But it is Mystic Maya.
Right. I think we should tell the police what's going on.
No, we can't do that. If we do, who knows what will happen to Maya?
Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier?
Detective Gumshoe? Yes, that's it. Wait here and I'll be right back.
Alright. Take care of Pearl while you're away.
What?
Ransom!
Shh, not so loud. The ransom is complete acquittal for Matt on guard.
Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya. You mean... This means Matt on guard is obviously the killer, pal, no doubt about it.
But the guy said that Mr. On Guard is innocent.
You really believe what a kidnapper tells you, pal?
I guess he has a point. If On Guard really is innocent, then why the kidnapping?
And on top of everything else, there's all this evidence we keep finding.
Huh?
Forensics team's having a field day back there. But it's strange. There's so much evidence that it feels like something's wrong.
There's too much evidence? Is that possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about On Guard being set up?
Anyway, looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow you can start yours.
Alright. Is there another way?
You're also gotta be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way.
You're right. Well, that escalated quickly. Date unknown, time unknown, location unknown. Ow, my head. Wine room. Okay. Interesting. Where am I? Wonder if I'm still in that hotel. What happened to me? Nick, Pearly. Come on, you guys. This isn't funny anymore. That's one creepy dude.
I see you have awoken.
Ah! Who are you?
Me, I am known as the Killer.
The killer? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die.
Don't worry, you are not my target. For now, anyway.
Nick, where are you? Help me!
Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Huh? What? Nick? Nick's going to save me?
Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction.
A business transaction?
I'm going to contact him now. I hope you'll cooperate and play your assigned role well.
Nick, what's going to happen to me? Nick, Pearly, Sis.
Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as...
March 21st, 8:11 a.m.
Good morning.
Morning, Pearls.
Mr. Nick, come on, let's hurry and go see Mr. On Guard.
We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 a.m., so...
Oh, I see. Mystic Maya, if only I'd gone with you.
Poor Pearls. She's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow, yesterday evening. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. And by the looks of it, I don't think Pearls got any sleep at all last night.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's alright, right?
Yeah, she's alright. Either way, I'm going to save her. You can trust me on that.
Please? Please help her.
I'm only able to stay this calm and collected because Pearls is doing the crying for the both of us.
I have a thought.
Huh?
You're going to represent Mr. On Guard, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't really seem to have a choice.
But what if he is the real murderer? What would you do then, Mr. Nick? Would you fight to get a not guilty for a murderer to save Mystic Maya?
Pearls, let's talk to Mr. On Guard first, okay? You think all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I can't stop thinking about it.
Fair. Pearls, you're really worried about Maya, aren't you?
I don't have anyone else left in this world.
That's true, we did lock up your mother. What do you mean? Come on, Phoenix, we locked up her mother.
My family's all gone.
Her family?
My father, he left my mother in the village behind and went away.
I'm sorry.
And my mother, she did that thing all for me. Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She's all I have left in this world.
Fair. Okay, so we can go down. 8:57 a.m. We're a little early. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one nickel samurai charged with the murder of the Jammin Ninja. Good morning. How are you today? I know this situation might be a little tough for you. We're... Oh, sorry, dude. Huh? I already signed up. Excuse me?
I already have life insurance. Signed up a long time ago, because my job is, you know.
Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople. Could you imagine if you get locked up and thrown in jail and your first, like, visitor is like, we've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty.
Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either.
Huh?
Fire extinguishers. I mean, this building isn't my house, so...
No, we're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name's Phoenix Wright.
A lawyer? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay? The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he?
I think strange is an understatement.
Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it? Mr. Nick, this is our chance.
I have to make him let me take his case. I have to. I'm sorry to intrude, but I'd like to ask you a few personal questions.
That's okay, but dude, my autobiography's coming out soon, so...
I say stuff without the publisher's approval, and I'm gonna be in real hot water. Oh my gosh.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay? Mr. Guard's so lucky he has so many people he can talk to.
I'm not entirely sure if they're real people or just in his head. I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to.
Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own?
Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you about the murder.
Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff.
No, I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid.
Oh no, here we go again. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay? Is he alright, Mr. Nick?
No. If we're talking about Mr. On Guard's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it.
Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer. Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji?
It's a mountain in the city of Neo, Tokyo, the city the Nickel Samurai protects. And I hate that I know that. Oh my gosh. How do I... Okay. Let's just try talking about...
Man, it's too bad he's dead.
You killed him. That's the most logical conclusion, don't you agree?
Dude, what are you talking about? You're making a huge mistake.
If that's such a mistake, then why did they issue an arrest warrant for you? Oh, jeez,
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the guy in charge of this place. Okay?
I don't think you have his number.
Stars sure know a lot of people, don't they?
I wonder if that phone even really gets reception in here.
Well, I guess you're right about the warrant after all.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we might be making some progress here. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm such a handsome devil.
Yeah.
I'm way too good at sports. Karate, tennis, judo, soccer, football, hockey, fencing. Dude, it's no wonder I'm so popular.
Yeah. You're also good at sitting in a jail cell, Mr. Popular. No, I had to do something else. Do this. What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes, while you were in costume, no less. I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. You didn't know? That's odd. Nothing yet. Oh. Do I just present him? Mr. Ungard, this is an attorney's badge. Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't have the free time to be looking at things like that. Huh? I'm much too busy with Nickel Samurai stuff right now. I don't have the time to take a lawyer's correspondence course. Why does he believe I'm a salesman? Insurance and extinguishers, now this? What is he up to? Dude, I know I like to throw money around, but it's not like I buy anything and everything. That's nice because it's not up for sale anyway.
Mr. Nick, what are you going to do with that?
I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one too. I got it as a present from someone. Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you've heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. This is coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get it going. Please, wait. I really need to take your case. There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few?
Please let Mr. Nick represent you.
Man, oh man, lawyers these days. How you dudes use kids to pull in clients too? If you don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to... Wait, what did you just say? The killer? The killer? What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling something over. Alright, dude. I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court.
We did it, Mr. Nick.
Yeah. We sure did. I don't feel any better for it. And he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help you out as much as I can. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Too bad he's dead. Oh, jeez. I can just ask him something now. Great. Man, I thank my lucky stars that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight.
I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen?
It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately, I just keep on getting more and more popular. True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. I guess Mr. Ungard has a way of catching the eyes of women. You know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am.
A spring breeze?
That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. Though I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time. My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Is it the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show? I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Cordita was already dead at that time. Yeah, that's what I gathered, anyway, from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing of his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then out of the blue, the dude arrested me. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Cordita. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Say it has the principal thing to do with things in this case. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. How old is he? That man does not look 21. What are these kids shows doing to these actors? It's rapidly aging them. It's like that. Yeah, it's like that one show. What is it? Yeah, life lessons with Oramachi Onisan. Just apparently your soul gets sucked out making children's television. And he wanted to try to make a Jammin Ninja movie, even though we all know it'd fail. Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly. Did they find something on you? They found a button from the Jammin Ninja's costume. A button? I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants, or hakama. Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though. I'm serious. I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is about all I'm gonna get out of him. Mr. Nick? Yeah? Let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. Ungard to see if he really is innocent or not. We can do that? Yes. If you use this... Why is Magatawa? Won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it. I get it. Mr. Ungard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Cordita? Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself. Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone. And that includes Juan Cordita, okay? Seems to be the truth. Well, Mr. Nick? Nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight. Which means it's alright to trust him. Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent. The trial's tomorrow, right? Counting on you, dude. Part 1-2 Investigation. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Well, at least we're able to get Mr. Matt Ungard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. So now what should we do? Well, the trial's tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Ungard's innocence. We have to find the real killer. Okay, then let's start looking. Go back to the hotel lobby. see what we can find.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without... Good morning. Hold on, it's you. What's going on around here? I heard Po Wan was killed, is that true? The bad one. Is this what this is? Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds.
You know, that's not entirely...
I have you know that I was a huge fan of Wan's.
Okay, note, don't ever become a fan of Miss Oldbag. It's like a death sentence.
Why, oh why, all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies. It's always been that way ever since I was a little girl. The class hamster was fine until it was my turn to take care of it. They'd call me Queen Weeper.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened.
Don't push me, boy.
Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast.
Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower?
Don't boss around, you spiky-haired smarty pants.
Getting shot again. Getting shot by the ray gun again. Oh boy, here we go.
My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I finally find a star that makes his heart go ba-dump again.
I don't know what to say.
I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my wine.
But I haven't said anything.
Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway.
Huh? What woman?
That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be? And why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young maiden, I was so beautiful. But despite this, I pressed flowers, read the stars.
Pearls, are you thirsty?
I'm a little.
Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something.
Thank you very much.
Hey, are you paying attention, young'uns, today?
I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder.
I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready.
Getting ready for what?
The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards.
So she knew about the press conference. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference.
Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder.
I see.
What? What if you're talking about what I saw? That's different. I saw it very clearly.
What?
I saw the most important moment of the night.
Yeah? And what was that? The most important moment? You don't mean...
Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child? When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today.
Please tell me, what did you see? Oh no. Jesus.
The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then what murder isn't?
Please don't stray onto another tangent, please.
If you want to hear more, then show me your respect and bring this lady a present.
Okay, well, I think we're gonna have to do some more investigating before we come back. I I doubt I'm gonna be able to get through 4 locks in one go. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens.
I wonder if we can do any investigating on our own in the kind of atmosphere.
Well, gotta roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. I doubt there's anything here.
We ate at this table last night, didn't we?
Yes.
I was really happy then.
Wish I could make you smile again, even for a second. The award ceremony was held on the stage just last night. It's really fabulous.
It just reminded me of the circus for a second. I wonder if everyone's alright.
I heard that Berry Big Circus just recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. Okay.
It's such a beautiful sight.
The chandelier?
Yes, but I can't believe it. I can't believe that such a terrible murder happened under such beautiful lights. Shocking.
Yeah. Let's move to the hallway here.
Hey, you're there. You're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer.
Lotta.
Hey, Mr. Cop fella. The thief showed his face.
What?
Arrest him, put him on trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty.
What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling all right?
Looked here and there and up and down the mountain.
Sorry.
So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep? What are you looking for? My camera. C-A-M-E-R-A. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera.
Your camera?
Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are.
Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble.
Huh?
So, you lost your camera?
It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it at a store and it's $1,600 brand new. But didn't you say you bought it for $700? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store about 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to, and was real mean about it too. He done made me cry at that. When did you lose your camera? Last night after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie.
Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours?
I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot at anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. Besides, I couldn't get anything for my big scoop.
What if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder? Very expensive item valued at $1,600. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder.
Now, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Angad was arrested.
What were you doing here?
You sure went to school, city boy. You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever Lotta Hawk goes, there's a store to be found. A big scoop to be had.
A big scoop?
I told you before. I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot.
I wonder what scoop she was after this time.
Although I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here. So maybe I wasn't here the entire time.
Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? so you could take a picture for your big scoop.
Well, maybe I was. And that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof?
What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? Oh boy. There's 2.
Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know.
Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide?
We've been stopped, haven't we? Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer.
Glad someone around here is happy. There's a lot in your eye rules smile. Okay, let's see if we can present. See if we can talk about this.
I don't really care for them heroes or whatnot. Oh, I see. Shows they got for kids, those adventures are just plain old boring. Now adults, we got more caught up in the messy, sticky, real situations. Even me. Oh? Sounds like the tag's getting what I'm gone with this.
Wait a sec here. Don't go around getting her mixed up in things like that. Okay, that's just the heroes, yeah. You talked to the other one, didn't you?
This old granny? Ah, she kept on glaring at me with those eyes of hers, as if it's my fault. Kept blabbing how she won't forgive people who write trash about her wine. Oh, yeah, we sort of got into a little fight, you know?
A little fight? Knowing those two was probably more of a blabbering contest. Okay.
Hey, what's that? A press conference ticket? How come I ain't got myself one of them?
Please don't direct your anger at me.
Why in tarnations wasn't I invited to that? How come someone on the bottom of the popularity chart like you got the info? But not me. Info like that is worth nothing to you. Am I right or what?
Is that the kind of person she thinks I am?
You gonna stand there and take that, Mr. Nick?
Apparently, yes, I am.
And I just bought that camera. Who did it, the thieving rascal?
Please don't look straight at me while you're saying that.
When I find the bugger who went and done this, they're gonna pay with a bullet.
And if you do that, don't expect me to defend you. Okay, let's first move back. Oh, I can go into the hotel room. Okay. So here first. Let's start to get some information. Interesting.
Where are we?
We're in Mr. Matt Onguard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? Oh. And who are you? Where? You are Mr. Onguard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he's your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer.
Wow.
It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Onguard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
I am Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns? All right. She may be small of stature, but appearances can be deceiving. Start looking around here first. Like dishes left over from dinner. A dinner for 2 at that.
I'm sure they're Mr. Onguard and Miss Andrews' plates.
If they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? Oh, do I get to carry a plate around in my pocket again? The giant bones sitting on the plate.
I don't really like meat.
There's something weird about this plate. Yeah. It's wish I could put my finger on what it is. Well, would it be the massive bone and lack of knife? He doesn't have a sword. So where'd the sword come from? Okay. Some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here.
I think that jacket looks like this thing called a hoppy.
Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. Oh, interesting. I can't even touch the spear. 2 beds, but that's not uncommon. That's the bedroom over there.
That's a bed? Wow, there's really big beds here.
Okay. It's probably Mr. On Guard's suitcase. For someone who is only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looking at about 3 days worth of clothes in here.
Guys really are different from us, aren't they?
Interesting. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. And I will tell you. Before the awards ceremony, there's a shell card, okay? I had dinner with Mr. On Guard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner, what did you eat? I told you I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you take a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed over to Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call Mr. On Guard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corrida. And that's when you found his body, isn't it?
You really held strong through everything.
But why were you checking on Mr. Corrida? Did you represent him as well? Yeah, she seems to be mentally tough as nails. So about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask Mr. On Guard how Mr. On Guard and I are related, are you? Sorry. I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Why did she have to go and say something like that?
Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright?
I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. On Guard's manager. His manager? Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Corrida, have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios is a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly.
You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya.
Girls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Interesting. On Guard's manager. Okay. Do you know about this? You are the one taking care of the arrangements for this press conference, right? Yes, that's right.
Mr. On Guard said he didn't know about it.
Is that what he said? Huh? Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked.
Oh, I see.
I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. Yeah. I feel like that's not entirely true. Anything about this camera? I'd like to ask you about this. I told you I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are no relevance to me. Well, this is the first time I've been shut down this badly. And did you know the victim, Mr. Corrida?
Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place after all. Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die.
Huh? I got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. You think? You must know why Juan Corrida was killed. Okay. Has to become Mr. Onguard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition and very moldable personality. Mr. Onguard does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told.
He's always saying my manager, right, Mr. Nick?
Anything about Lotta? Okay, no. Interesting. Do you have any ideas as to why Mr. Corrida was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? Oh, jeezums. Well, there's 3. Oh, there's 4. Miss Andrews. Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation.
Is it a Psylocke, Mr. Nick?
Or Psyche Lock? Yes, there's going to be more and more of these lately. Okay. Well, guess we're done here for now. Right, because I still can't look at that, right? Yeah, okay. Let's go into here. What in the world? Okay, this man liked bears. Man liked bears a lot.
Mr. Nick, where are we?
Although this doesn't really look like a murder scene. We're in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, Pearls.
Mr. Corrida?
The victim, which makes this the crime scene too.
Oh, it's you. So what happened? The kidnapper has contacted you again.
Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Onguard's acquittal.
Doing okay, pal? Hanging in there.
Just want Maya to be alright.
Don't have a lot of time left. We're gonna help you as much as I can, pal.
Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene?
Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know. But you gotta keep quiet. My neck on the line here.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you.
Wouldn't want you to get lost in the hotel too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map.
That's great, Pearls.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
The lobby, the Viola Hall, then Corrida and Onguard. Okay. Oh. Well, that looks... There are a lot of bears. Interesting. Looks like Mr. Corrida had dinner last night.
This bottle, it's tomato juice.
We had a lot of food at the award show last night, but I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. It also looks like a T-bone steak. There's a phone. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the wall. Or floor, not the wall, jeez. This is probably where Mr. Corida fought his assailant.
What are these bits of glass from?
Flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are.
You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick?
This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable. Ah. Okay. Where is the guitar? Because he didn't have it on stage. And he was in costume on stage. So this is going to be a situation where Juan Cordia was already dead before the Grand Prix finale. A little beat up, but still usable.
That's strange, the guitar's not here.
Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show?
Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jammin Ninja's signature item.
That's true. Huh? The guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid. Oh. So whatever was spilled on it when it was closed. Okay.
There's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it?
There's some water, but only on the top of the lid, which means it was closed. It wasn't opened until after the vase was smashed. The guitar was stolen, but why steal the guitar? Okay. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it?
Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much.
Not a V8 kid. I get it. I don't think I ever had V8, now that I think about it. Do they still make V8? I gotta look that up. I guess they sure do. You can buy it in cans now. That's crazy.
But doesn't it seem weird?
What seems weird?
I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor.
That is true, but the glass, which would suggest that the glass was poured afterwards. He's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere.
Why is the glass the only thing that's still alright?
No sign it's been drunk. The phone's on the floor. Can't touch that though. The world is with all the bears.
That's a bed, right?
Yup, it's big, but it's a bed.
Mr. Nick, it's so soft.
Big beds must be a rarity for her. Interesting. There's a radio.
Wow, there are a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have?
Even a few in the trash can.
Well, there is one in the trash can. Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies.
It's hard to bear with all these problems. Grah.
I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
It is in there. It's a suitcase. There's so many things in it, I bet it barely closes. His clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator.
Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Cordita? It's so messy here.
Rose really likes things neat and tidy, I take it.
There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please.
Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Noted. Oops, for a second there. I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. Interesting. Alright, let's talk, Gumshoe. Do you know what was the cause of death?
Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal.
It should?
Yeah, here's a picture.
Well, there's the missing knife. There's a knife in his chest.
Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon.
So he was stabbed to death?
You're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now.
Which we'll probably find to be our friend, Mr. On Guard. Because it's probably the missing knife. There were fingerprints on the knife.
Yup. It looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. On Guard's prints, pal.
That's bad, real bad. Interesting, okay. Why was Mr. On Guard arrested?
Because we had evidence on it.
Evidence?
Looks like the victim, On Guard, really put up a big fight.
Yeah? Yeah, one look at the crime scene, you can tell.
Signs of a
Struggle everywhere.
well, yeah. During the fight, his button came off.
Mr. On Guard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama.
That's not all.
What?
There was a witness, pal.
A witness? Who is it?
A lady. His old bag.
Please. Anyone but her.
Prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention there's someone around where there's something around where the Vic was that's a little off.
Something that's a little off? As in,
That's for you to figure out, pal.
Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick.
no. About this wine glass.
Ah, so you noticed it, pal. Oh, crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that wasn't touched.
You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe?
No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first.
Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. Does that mean Miss Von Karma is here at the hotel?
Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here.
Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash. Oh no. Oh no.
What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick?
I've heard this sound somewhere before.
Miss Von Karma.
Huh?
For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me.
Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time.
Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Oh.
At last. You reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Would it be too much to ask if you'd be nice to me for a change?
So you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you.
Ow!
Hey, don't you dare run away, scruffy trench coat.
Oh.
I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second.
Yo.
I think better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment.
I was so scared he just froze up on the spot.
Mr. Phoenix, right? You have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine.
Victory is yours. Is that all this means to you?
What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin.
Yes, sir.
This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor.
Ow, what did she throw at me now? Oh? What's this?
Well, I guess this means I gotta go back to the precinct now, pal. You ever need me, come down to the criminal affairs department, alright? If you can't, try not to let Miss Montgarba see you.
Oh, I see. An autograph to Wendy Oldbag.
Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper?
It's called an autograph.
Autograph?
The paper's got Mr. Kurita's name written on it, so it's his autograph.
I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this.
Oh, it's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here, see how it says "to my dearest Wendy" in more normal letters here?
This sloppy, unreadable writing? It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone.
Alright, well, we figure out who outlawed cursive in schools. It was Pearl Faye. Hold on. Wendy, I heard that name somewhere before. Alrighty. Well, I think we've gathered all we can here. Oh, there's something here. All sorts of things in this refrigerator.
Carrot juice bottle and tomato juice bottle are both empty.
Empty. Too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut.
Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too.
Wait a second. But there's no... I don't think he eats meat. Maybe red was his favorite color? I mean, it could be. But I'm also wondering now if he was vegetarian. Okay. So let's go talk to our friend. Let's see who's here, but maybe let's talk to Oldbag.
Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you?
Oh, Mr. Powers. Have you been here the entire time?
Yeah. People connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave.
Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show?
Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai.
I see.
This time there were 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. It's a love why in...
It's a love why?
in Neo Tokyo.
I see. Wait. A love what?
A love why? This girl Saya works at a tea shop and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time.
Okay. Accurate description then. Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl.
Anyway, Saya was actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader.
Strawberry Clan, huh? Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3.
Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies.
Interesting. Was stabbed to death as Romeo and Juliet, but that's Steel Samurai, not Jammin Ninja.
Yes, Pearl.
What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo, does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
I'm gonna stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week.
I can't believe she's really considering it. So, what's the Jammin Ninja TV show like?
Started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall but became a big pop star anyway.
What?
He's a real lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm.
A ninja with a bright red guitar?
And in the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misola. Jammin versus the Muramachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3.
Oh, that's too bad for him.
Yeah. This kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Pearl?
What happens next? I want to know. The Jammin Ninja, will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola?
Every Sunday at 8 a.m.
Which show should I watch?
I can't believe she's really considering it. Interesting. Anything I can present to him? Is he in a camera?
Sorry. Thank you for taking the time to take it out and show it to me. I'm really sorry, I don't know a thing about it.
You know anything about tomato juice? No.
Done this so suddenly that something about it just seems off, you know?
You mean the press conference?
Yeah, then there's something I'd like to confess if I will. I already faxed his request for a conference into the office only yesterday.
Yesterday? Yeah, that is kind of sudden.
I guess his manager set everything up somehow, so he was lucky.
Nice manager. Indeed.
Like a dark case, that was once.
I'm guessing you've seen the case before?
Pretty famous by now. Stands out because it holds a bright red guitar.
Bright red guitar. The Jammin Ninja's signature item. It's missing. But if the guitar is so important, how could he forget it for the awards ceremony? It does seem a little strange. You don't know anything about the juice, huh? You don't know anything about that either. Anything about that? No. Okay. You know anything about his manager?
Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little.
So Mr. Powers likes this type of women. What do you know about Miss Andrews?
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now.
A rumor?
If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know.
He's so happy, he looks like a lion that's just found his next meal. Yeah? Would you mind telling me about this gossip?
Oh, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be.
Yeah.
Such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too.
No, really? You too, huh?
Yeah, so take a look at this.
It's like a tabloid Miss Oldback would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous?
To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss AA. You see now, don't you?
What?
You stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Right. Juan Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager within the initials AA.
Adrian Andrews.
Yes, exactly. This is big news.
This was the scoop that Lotta was looking for.
But it seems kind of cold, that woman, Miss Andrews.
Together with the biggest rival of her client.
Is that a wonderful thing that can only happen between two people?
Mr. Powers looks so happy.
Rose is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling.
Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure.
Alright. I wonder if I have enough information. See if I can talk to Lotta. Let's save real quick. I might not have all of it. I might be able to get through some. There's only 2 locks. And I know what the big scoop is now, so. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room?
I told you, didn't I? For my scoop.
What I want to know about are the details of this scoop.
That's not something I can tell you. I mean, that there's my bread and butter.
Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm gonna say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Harsh, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Corrida and this person.
This woman.
She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Onguard's manager. That Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? Yep.
You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup.
Backup?
Yeah, you gotta have that. What's it? News sauce.
Oh, you mean news source?
That's it. So show me something that shows that one guy had something with Miss Andrews.
And this is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin Midnight Rendezvous? To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss AA. Mr. Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival Mr. Onguard's manager, Adrian Andrews. She has the initials AA. You saw this article and thought to take some pictures of them as proof. And that's why you were looking around Miss Corrida's door last night. There we go. You were looking into Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you?
You got it. I was gonna give myself a scoop by catching them in a secret meeting.
Well, there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news.
What'd you just say? The initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? There ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing, getting photos. Oh, I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up and a little and have myself an exclusive story.
Wow, a lot of nice journalistic integrity you got there.
I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. But the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone.
Your note to yourself?
It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came in from my big store. I didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell you. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? Got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. Well, that's good to know. Can I talk about anything else? No. Alright. Let's go back here. And let's go talk... Yeah, you. Alright, so we got through that one. Yeah, okay. I could do that, but let's start by just doing this. What you witnessed.
Alright, I'll be honest with you for now.
Ooh, that's not the right voice.
Then please tell us what you saw.
But aw, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you.
Ooh. Transitioning between Lada's voice and her voice.
And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at the youngin's expense.
We're gonna try to find it.
I am a little devil after all.
Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want.
Got a little present, yeah. Take that! This is the present you want.
That's Juan's autograph.
Yes, it is.
And it even says to my dearest Wendy on it. That's me, right? My name's Wendy Oldbag, so that's Wendy has to be me, right?
Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it.
Oh, please give it to me. Let me have it, please.
I can't let you have it just like that.
Yes, I know. And how about in exchange?
Oh. Well, that worked. Okay.
My offer isn't good enough for you. Fine, Mr. Right, you win. Wendy Oldbag ready to open up her heart. All for my dearest Juan.
Okay, so that was to psych you out. I think Adrian's forlocks will actually be forlocks.
I feel bad for you now.
Huh?
I tell you, I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room.
You saw him coming out of one?
You're kidding.
Oh no.
It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business.
And did you tell it to the police?
Well, of course. Thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe more.
Gift certificate?
I've been recruited again for the part of the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow. This time you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty.
But Mr. On Guard hasn't done anything bad.
I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in, I just do. And yellow-bellied chicken?
Yellow-bellied chicken? Wonder what that would look like.
I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad and I say he did it.
What did Mr. On Guard ever do to her to deserve this? Is this gonna be the same thing? Or what she saw was the nickel samurai, she didn't see On Guard. What did Mr. On Guard do to you to make you so...
You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that plagued poor Juan.
Mr. Nick, what is it?
What's a scandal?
Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay?
Poor Juan, led astray by the vials of that vile temptress.
Mr. Nick, what do vials and wild temptress mean?
How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now? Okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about?
Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy, he shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose.
His own manager? But why?
I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud.
Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag?
I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know.
And you have proof that Mr. On Guard did what you say he did?
Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so.
Of course, a tabloid.
Next week? Doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet?
Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get it? I see that part. Okay. Anything else worth presenting? You don't have anything to say to delinquents like me? She's clamming up with like the old clam she is.
Please, anything will be helpful.
Well, then how about I tell you my measurements?
No, that's okay. Really.
He really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Nick?
I know. Alright. You know anything about this? You don't have anything to say about that? Alright. Can you address this? No, you don't have anything to say. Alright. So I think it's now time to go. You want to talk about this person? No? Okay. No, I think she's done. Okay. Alright, let's move. You have the criminal affairs department, so that is another place I can go. Hallway. And then let's go into on guards. Let's see. These are probably actually court links, so. Motive for murder. Why was Juan Corrida murdered? You ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. On Guard's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corrida. You were not that close. That's right, I've never been good at being intimate with another person. Not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow I highly doubt that. Yeah? You and Mr. Corrida had an intimate relationship, did you not? Silly third-rate tabloid article? If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into the story. As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to them? If there was ever such a need. For this person's sake? Do you really still not understand? What? It's not in my nature to enjoy things for others. You're a manager. It's called a job. I'm in charge of Mr. On Guard, the star, not Mr. On Guard, the man. Oh, but you are not my client. Is this my subtle hint to go home? I know you must have had a need to get close to the victim. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on that one. I don't think I have enough. So I think it's time to move. I think we need to go to the Criminal Affairs Department. We know a little bit about what's going on, but we don't have a lot of information. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing.
Yeah. Oh, he's back.
Hey, so you came, pal.
Why the blunt greeting?
Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about.
What do you mean by that?
Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight.
But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. Let's talk about this. So what do you mean the evidence is airtight?
I can give you all the details, pal, but there's 2 big pieces.
2?
Both of them are in this photo.
It's the knife, which is that person. The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest.
The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest.
That's the button that you found during your body search of Mr. On Guard.
Yep, I found it in the fold of the Nickel Samurai special pants.
And the second one is...
The knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
Didn't even have to ask. Little Missy, it's obvious. They're Matt On Guard's. Tomorrow's trial.
Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. So what about this airtight testimony?
That old security lady, Miss Oldback. I thought so. What do you mean, you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal?
Well...
They even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone.
The blab nom is stuck on 10 and there's no turning it down. Trust me.
Yeah, well, Miss Oldback saw it all, pal. Let Mr. On Guard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
No way.
Know anything about this? Yeah. Fair enough. Can you tell me about this person?
There's something interesting about this woman, pal.
What's that?
You don't know? Haven't you heard the gossip about her?
Gossip, huh? What if he knows anything about that article?
Pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves.
The scandal with Mr. Correa, but why?
2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
Alright. Okay. You know, I thought it already escalated with the kidnapping. It apparently escalated even more.
Suicide?
Her name was Celeste Bax. And she was Juan Corrida's manager.
The victim's manager?
That's not all, pal. Miss Bax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one.
Mentor?
A woman who was both Mr. Corrida's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Does suicide have something to do with this case?
Want to know more about her pal?
I sure do.
He was the victim's manager. Was also Miss Adrian's mentor. It's been 2 years since they're suicided. Now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence, but...
Oh no.
I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another.
Miss Von Karma.
You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst.
You don't? You don't mean...
I do. Scruffy, you have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. That's...
Wait! Please wait, sir! If I don't get this one's bail
quiet. If it weren't for the traitors like you, I would have won.
Is that what you want to say? Who?
That voice.
Triumphant return.
Edgeworth! It's been a long time, right? This person, this is Mr. Edgeworth?
What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong. You haven't changed a bit, Francesca.
You... How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You've soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are.
Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way. And let's hear it, Francesca. How are things going? I hear you're having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. And that's why I came back.
Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix, right? I will see you tomorrow in court. I will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory.
Still the same wild mare she always was. So, you're alive. I thought you, the prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died.
Mr. Nick.
I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given it in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What is that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what is going on inside his head? A lot of things may have happened, however Manfred von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of a von Karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd been better for everyone if you'd never come back from the dead, Edgeworth. I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? What is your ninja way? Well, with Francesca, she almost always says, I could defeat you this time, the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives. To save your client, you say? Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals, those kinds of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. But why are you standing in this courtroom, Phoenix? It's not to save your client. It's to save Maya. Even if you're a prodigy. Or someone like you, Edgeworth. It looks like there's still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I've yet to learn? Me? Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon enough. You know anything about this? No interest in talking about useless evidence. But a little more thought in what you show me, Phoenix Wright. Still stuck up as ever. Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. A secret? You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her. Interesting. Just deceased, no age. This woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago. But she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then a few months later, Celeste Impax died. But her death was ruled a suicide, right? Yes. But there's still one riddle we've yet to solve. A riddle? Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished? Huh? Interesting. There's an interesting rumor about this man. I mean, the one about Miss Andrews getting close to him. Well, that's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it? I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found. While I was abroad, these deplorable types of actors became popular, I take it? Well, refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto. Refreshing? What is so refreshing about a spring breeze? Sounds like the pollen is not treating him well this year. Hey, I want to talk about this old bag? We're looking into leads. We can only look into a few key players with our limited resources. There's no reason for us to waste our energy investigating this person. Why don't you just tell it to me straight and say I don't have any info? Interesting. Okay. So he has nothing to do with it. Lana has nothing to do with it. Okay. Do you have anything else? Yeah. Miss Impact's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. A suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impact had ever written such a note? There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. The victim? He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's suicide note, but why? As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. It's in the guitar, isn't it? That's why he took the guitar everywhere with him. For now, I think we should look this over. This is the suicide report, part 1, anyway. Part 1. Okay, just that. Okay. I think we're done here. So you want to go here. I feel like we have kind of enough now. Yes, something's changed now. So I think we have enough information.
Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here.
That's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask her.
She has that psyche lock on her heart, right?
Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll have to come back later. Interesting. Examine anything new? No. Well, we know that one, 'cause it's missing the knife. Okay. No. Okay. Okay.
And I just bought that camera. Who did it, that thieving rascal?
Please don't look straight at me while you're saying that.
When I find the bugger who went and done this, they're gonna pay with a bullet.
Okay. Interesting. Maybe I need to go back to the detention center? Yeah, something's changed here. Okay.
Ah, the lawyer dude. So what did you find out?
Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating.
I see. I've already told you everything I know, dude.
Can you tell me about your activities last night?
After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had the post-ceremony stage show to do. I was in my nickel samurai costume.
You were alone the entire time.
The manager was running around being busy, so yeah.
It was the press conference.
Told you, dude.
Strange, I thought the nickel samurai was going to confess something.
Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I kind of got noisy.
So then how did the button get there? Unless the button was already there.
Either the guy can't do a thing on his own.
How'd you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corrido, what sort of...
Nothing to do with anything, dude.
Present him. If I present him with this, this means nothing.
And that kind of stuff to my manager.
Can we talk about your manager?
That's my manager. Did you meet her?
Yeah.
What do you think? Strong woman, right? She takes good care of me.
I'm such a mama's boy. Okay. You know anything about this person?
What's wrong? How much do you know?
What do you mean, how much?
Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you'll keep yourself out of my personal life.
What do you mean, out of your personal life? No, I would never...
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep.
You're in detention. Who in the world are you going to eat with? The security guard?
Mr. Nick, this Celeste Impacts lady.
Somehow I get the feeling she's a very important person in all this. Indeed. I think that's true. Let's see. Hey, do you know Celeste? No, you have no idea who that is, do you? Cool. Yeah. That was just that. Yeah, okay, we've done that before, okay. You back yet? Nope. Okay, so there's somewhere I have to go. Okay, interesting. So there's something I still have to do. Interesting. There's nothing to examine in any here. Interesting. Nothing. Let me go back to the Criminal Affairs Department. You don't know anything about that. You don't know anything about that. Maybe Phoenix? Not Phoenix, maybe Edgeworth knows something more than I need? Okay. You don't know anything about this person, do you? No, you don't. Okay. Alright. Well, we've gotten to the part where I'm kind of stuck at the moment. I can't slide in this one, no. Okay. There's nothing new. Gotta make sure I don't miss anything. Nope, okay. Okay. What would you potentially know? Anything about this camera, bud? No, you know nothing. Press conference. Guitar case. You don't know anything about that. Okay. Let's move and talk to Old Bag. Anything about this Old Bag? No. Do you know, Old Bag, do you know anything about this? No. Interesting choice. Don't want to say anything about Edgeworth either? Okay. Okay, no. Interesting. Guitar case. No. I don't think I can get her to say anything else. There must be more Edgeworth stuff to do. Okay. Yeah. There's this stuff here. You're supposed to give a conference, not know about it. There's a lot of cameras. Seats for the spectators. Really hope nothing else bad happens. Okay. I'm gonna use this evidence. Want to talk about this more? I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all, the reports that have multiple parts like that one. That has two. 2 parts? What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here's the second part. Second part of the report is about attempted suicide. Why in the world would the game hand me a piece of evidence and then the next logical thing to do is present that same evidence back to Edgeworth, who just handed you the first piece of evidence? This is peak Phoenix Wright logic right here. The attempter's name is... it's Adrian Andrews.
Miss Andrews? What did she do?
She tried to kill herself. She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide.
A secret?
Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside. How do you know this?
Miss Andrews dependent. Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is.
Is she like your ex, Edgeworth? Like, how do you know this information? What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? Adrian Andrews' attempted suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Impacts. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Lost her, but why would she? Her pillar of strength, her mentor, Celeste Impacts, was gone forever, and that's why. Why would that?
Is this what they call following someone to the grave?
After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She's someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely. And once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. And that's the nature of her dependency on others. When Celeste Impact suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. And that means her super confident attitude. It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible. I see. Well, I think that's the part we needed.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here, but it looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Francesca von Karma.
Miss Von Karma?
What are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so... You've got some there, following me around? Following you?
That's you, Miss Von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Pearls.
You're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard.
Me? You're following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl. Are you tracking him?
What is that?
An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective, and with this, I know that it fools every move. So that noise we heard was this receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now. Now, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood? All right. What are those two talking? What were those two talking about? Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she? Yeah. Let's see if we can do it this time. Why was Juan Corina murdered? I realize you're putting Mr. Ungard's life in danger by your actions. Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is I was not that close to Mr. Corina. Well, you were close in more ways than one. I highly doubt that. Well, there's that part. Let's go with this, because this seemed to be the correct move. Did you not? Silly third-rate tabloid article. Stay on our good side. However, what if there was a need to get close to someone? For this person's sake? Celeste Impacts, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? Miss Impacts, she committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Corrida's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Corrida so you could find out more about her suicide. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews? There was no mystery surrounding her death, none. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe we were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved. Her suicide note was hidden. Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Corrida. What? And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That's why you became intimate with Mr. Corrida. I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor, however, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. It doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. The impression you give, however, I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impacts was someone very special to you. Your own. Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you? Went through with what? Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that's all just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. You were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had. Stop.
When Celeste passed away so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what happened, what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Corrida on hiding Miss Impax's note. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? Because why was the victim killed? Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with the reason to want Mr. Corrida dead. Me? Miss Impax was everything to you. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder? Murder?
There we go.
It's true. I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I'm pushed against all of that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. Miss Andrews. It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews, all I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note, and that someone was Juan Corrida. Celeste, without her I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me.
So you got close to Mr. Corrida to recover her suicide note, correct?
Looks like that tablet reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it?
Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
And if they purposely add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so...
Understand.
Well, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide, I'd like for you to keep it a secret.
That's a completely reasonable request.
Miss Andrews, if people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live.
All right. I understand. I'll keep it a secret.
Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type.
Probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first.
Thank you for your discretion. Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
That card? Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding?
Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my hand pack.
Oh?
What is it?
It looks like a seashell.
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from.
I'm not remembering something clearly.
Sounds like it would be a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. On Guard in your capable hands.
Okay, interesting. Oh, we didn't get the card either. Okay. Well, I think we've gathered about all we can.
What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and she's been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
Oh no. I'm okay, really. I'm fine, I really am.
You don't look fine to me. Okay, I guess we're going back to the office.
So what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Impact's a suicide note?
That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. The transceiver. Hello. Wright and Co. law offices.
Mr. Attorney, you're not answering your phone.
Maya. Where's Maya?
As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time.
Phew.
Which is why I suppose she's absolutely famished.
What?
So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost, wouldn't you agree?
Wait, Maya. Let me hear her.
Very well.
Ask my... Maya, is that you? Sis, ask my sis. Maya, Maya! Damn it, he cut me off.
Mystic Maya said ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis, what does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. Oh, you're a hopeless one. Sorry? Yeah, it's Mia, obviously. Mia? I have a message from Maya, so come ask me anything you want about her. How's Maya? She's safe, for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems. Glad to hear she's safe. But Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left, and I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. I know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper, what's he like? I don't know. Apparently Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. And? She didn't see the face of her attacker. Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her. Date unknown, time unknown, location unknown. I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't gonna kill me. I'm not gonna die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. Oh. If I don't do something to the door first, I don't think I'll be moving anywhere. What's this? Unless someone dropped a card here. Kinda looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. Interesting. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. A strange card. All sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see. Looks pretty bright to me. It feels like there's a lot of glass bottles here. And they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. God, it's locked. But this door's lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. And click, they magically open the door. What if there's a card like that around here? Ah, that's it! The shell card. If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. Might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. Such a genius. Alright, now, excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. Did it, okay. Now I'm getting the heck out of here. Shouldn't keep Nick waiting or worried.
To be continued.
Yes, we'll save that. I assume, yep, that's the trial. All right, well, with that, we're maybe 3 hours in. I think that's where I'm going to wrap up for today. And we'll do the trial on Monday when the next stream is. Very, very interesting. We'll have to see where everything's going. Who is the killer? Is he the killer? Or is there something else to it? Where's the guitar? We don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Well, with that in mind, we'll just have to somehow win a trial in which we actually don't have all the answers to just yet. In one trial, we have to get an acquittal in 1 day. It's a very interesting structure. Very interesting structure for this case. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, if you're tuning in or have tuned in at all, thank you very much. I hope you have a good night or a good day wherever it is that you are. Remember to stay hydrated. Remember to eat some food and get some sleep and some rest. And to take care of yourself the best that you can. That's what really matters. I'm going to stop the recording for the YouTube VOD here, so thank you all very much if you're watching on YouTube. Have a lovely night, or day, or whatever. Bye-bye.